Greetings and salutations, everyone. It's time for another Road Least Taken video. We're going to be doing the Amrath quest here. I don't remember exactly which one this one is called first. Archons Trial first. Yeah, that's the one we're doing. This one I actually kind of like. It's got a couple of different paths to it. I only really know one well. So we're going to do the path that I know, but there is an opportunity. Oh no!
A trumpet archon waiting at the landing site waves you over. The archon gestures.
But there are a couple of different paths in here, so just keep that in mind. That if you want to go exploring, in a couple of places you can get off of the normal beaten path and take your own side tunnel if you want. Dancing ball over here. Ugh. Not that I care about my mascara, but why did we switch combination of things we accidentally hit to make that rotate? Okay, another 7. AKA dancing ball. How are you not dead? And hitting so hard. How are you both hitting so hard and not dead? This is shenanigans. Shenanigans, I say. Portals are closed. We can go into the building. Nope, portals are not closed. What are we missing? Put guy in attack mode. Aha!
As the last portal collapses, a set of floating platforms appears before the main gate.
Alright, bam. Inside.
As you walk through the grand hall,
Talk to this diva.
one of the astral devas beckons to you. The deva
Alright,
says,
so
to myself lies the
this
final
way I
agility.
believe is the
To
trap
the west,
path.
the mechanics path.
This way is...
Then pull the lever in the upper corridor.
I honestly, I don't think I've ever gone that way
This
before.
trial.
But we're gonna go this way, through the Trial of Agility. This is like WAS skill mode right here, not character agility, although obviously a little bit of character agility certainly wouldn't hurt. So I went over there to get that collectible. Now we're gonna jump up some more, jump up even more times. Right here it gets a little tricky because the clipping, but still just kind of be patient right there. Joink, joink, joink. This is where I kind of would like to have, I mean, don't get me wrong, I wish it a lot actually, that I have my leap effect. Which, if I had my mistletoes on me, we could be using the mistletoes. I didn't bring them, so boo-hoo. But of course, as a Dragonborn, you get Memory of Flight, which is a pretty sweet one, actually.
With the pull of the final lever, the trial of agility is complete. A voice
Try again, Durham?
Good.
There you go.
For your next task, seek Liranel and the Deva in the upper corridors. She will explain your next challenge.
No collectible? I thought there was a collectible here. Short version, sounds simple.
Liranel
Let's go.
says, demons who breach the upper halls between you and the corridor. Hunt down the invaders and slay them. Do this
Alright, so every so often a portal's gonna spawn. We have to clear said portal of trash. We're gonna cast a dancing ball, we're gonna cast a ice storm, we're gonna cast a snowball swarm, and then we're gonna finish things up with everyone get chilly. And we'll kind of go from there and see if what else we need to worry about. Anything that attacks us first dies, per usual. We got a little bit extra trash than I kind of want to deal with here, so let's pull back slightly. Plague Reaper, of course. I knew there was a Reaper in there, I just didn't know what kind. It seemed to be confused, and I wasn't gonna unconfuse it. Got some sort of champ. An Archon champ, gross. Alright, let's get the Ice Cleanser down. We don't need a big polar ray firing off at us. Okay, everything just died. Sure. Take it. The exception of this one Ice Cleanser that, like, is jealous that we're such a great cold mage. Most of these guys are pretty susceptible to cold damage. They can like it. We may actually want to hit our power drain clickies this go around. There's enough junk here. Should be another cast. Another summoning circle right here. Back, let's fire off this as well. Alright, now I like to clean out this hallway before I go upstairs. It's not strictly necessary, but I feel like personally it makes life a lot easier. There is a shrine a little bit behind us as well, so if we get to the point where we feel like we need a shrine or get back things, we're good to go. So I don't want to be afraid of using my various clickies and powers, because there is a shrine that's like right there, ready to go whenever you want it. So I don't want to be stingy with it, but I also, for future playthroughs, I don't want to get too dependent on a shrine. Keep our times up when possible here. Dredges, so they can just get murdered with the simple neutralize or no holds barred. These guys are not taking a bunch of cold. Let's switch to electric and see if that helps. Not seem to be taking electric either. Alright, when in doubt, acid and power of knowledge it is. There's an awful lot of power in books, by the way. You can read them to get the knowledge out of them, but that's... everyone can do that. It takes a real master to put them on your arm and shoot them out of a hand cannon. Let's fire off our last clicky here. Must have hit the auto run button at some point, but I moved forward when I did not really intend to. Oh, excellent. Now we have 3 lost souls. Now we're really good on mana again. We'll go back to spending a little bit of mana semi-frivolously here. Alright, we should have a... I'm gonna say another wave of trash right here. And that's really just what this quest is for a long time, is do a little bit of Waz Key, kill a bunch of mobs, do a little bit of Waz Key, kill a bunch of mobs, solve a puzzle, kill a bunch of mobs. So, this first one, anyway, is pretty straightforward. Flick this switch.
Pulled, the barrier blocking the courtyard fades.
Oh, I missed a soul. Caster. Get the Famine Reaper. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with this Flameborn too, I guess. It should not be that difficult. Dodge for raise. That Phantom Reaper is why we had to move, by the way. There's too much shenanigans there. And we're gonna end up with so much lost soul mana, it's gonna be delicious.
Another portal rends the air above the staircase.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and plan on shrining, so let's just go ahead and burn this mana. Burn the mana, burn the extra shots. There should be some respawns, or portal should disappear, right? Huh, weird. There should be another wave of trash that'll come up right here. Again, the reason why we did it that way before, so we only had to deal with one wave worth of trash. We might as well do a backwards walk to the shrine while we're cleaning up the trash here. Alright, we're good. We probably could have gone through the next part or the next fight with what we had, but no sense. No sense in having to clear a fight and then run all the way back. During Mirage, we'll tell him to throw us a heal and then shrine as well, possibly. Maybe we'll just have him heal us and then throw us to Death Ward and stuff when we get up here in a second. We could have him shrine. So he's sleeping. We're in Amrath, we don't actually need a GH. I forgot about that earlier, I think. An environmental effect that I don't take into account all that often. We're bolstered by our sweet ability to battle.
You see two large portals open in the courtyard ahead. A barrier of infernal flame blocks the passage to the south.
Hey! Suma, what's up? Yep. Rising tide, my friend. Rising tide. Happy to help. That's a long time, my friend. Yeah, personally I have a hard time streaming for too many consecutive hours. Not only do I feel like my play becomes sloppy, but also I just become uncomfortable. That's bad. Oh, it's exceptionally bad, actually. Durham, where are you? He's on his way. If I can just keep him at this sweet spot where he can cast heals on me, but not to the point where he's going to get in over his head. Anyway, I suppose I should take the time to add. As usual, I'm recording this as part of my normal stream, so if you'd like to catch us live, twitch.tv/SamusGuerrero is the best place to do that.
Dies, you hear a voice in your mind. You've done well.
Went from 14 to 18. Yeah, that's a lot of playing, for sure.
Please follow the passage to the south of the courtyard and meet up with Tiana.
I mean, I guess
You'll find her
I do usually stream like between 7 and 10 hours a day, but I do that in 2 chunks of time, right? So I do between 3 and 4 hours in the morning, and then 4 to 6 hours in the evening. Just don't do it all at once. There's that cabinet I was looking for earlier. Alright. Sounds simple.
Next comes the trial.
Right, so this quest can suck, or this next portion can be kind of bad. The main secret is, like everything else, when you see a puzzle like this and a red thing, just solve the puzzle backwards. You'll realize that you can't rotate this one. The ones that are like this darker color. But any of the 3 sources here can get us going. There we go. Lit up. Here we go. Then we're gonna have to deal with some glow balls and sometimes angels. Glow balls are like one of my arch nemesis. Dislike fighting them the most. Skip this entire quest chain. I usually do too. That's why it's in the Road Least Taken video series. Not one of my favorites. But you know, everybody deserves an opportunity to have a training guide for all the quests. Alright, so that should get up there. This has got to turn this direction. That one goes straight. Let's turn this a couple of times so we don't get get that one bouncing on us. There we go. Make sure this doesn't activate anywhere bad. Spin this around. Let's see. I feel like this has got to go up and around this corner, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that was not correct. Can you do it from down here? This can't turn, right? There's a solution that'll work. Again, just double checking to make sure nothing red gets lit up when we send the power this direction. Yeah, we should be good.
The large puzzle is complete, and one of the barriers ahead of you
Okay,
fades.
same basic thing. This feels very solution-y to me.
As the puzzle is complete,
There we go. Alright, so this puzzle right here is a trap. There's a little button right here on the side. Click that button instead.
with the click of a button, the last
This
barrier
is
fades. You once
aggravating.
again hear the voice in your mind.
We'll just move into this infight here. Apparently I'm not allowed to step in.
The trial of intelligence is over. The teleport statue will
All
take
right.
you to your final challenge.
So then I like putting this dude right here. Alright. So, these guys are all going to activate. You do have to clear the entire room if you want to loot the chest. But I think we only have to defeat the big green thing to win the game. But I could be wrong. So, while they're talking, we're going to get a helper out.
One final test awaits you. The trial of strength. If you pass this challenge, then you
We're going to make sure that we have the aggro. We're just going to start working our way through the global. We're going to try to stay on this side of the quest.
Your last challenge is a straightforward one.
We're
Prove to me the strength of your
going to do our best to avoid the
and this final trial will be complete.
blade barriers as well. I don't want you in the way. I want to alternate all of the different powers here so we can just keep as many different things running as possible. Again, this is a situation where I want the trash out of the way. Oftentimes it's not the way you want to deal with these kind of fights, but here I don't want to have multiple problems. Alright, now it's just us and the Brittany. We can get a little bit closer. Durham here and let Durham hopefully throw us the occasional heal. Unload whatever we can right in their guts. Yeah, now she's gonna fly away. The quest is gonna be over, but we have to still get out of this stupid blade barrier.
Demons that slipped past our wards in the bargain. Please
Stupid
accept
monster.
these tokens in gratitude for your assistance. Tell your gatekeepers that when the
Yeah, we didn't even get
time
anything
to battle
sweet.
Devil
I'm gonna
Eritrea
reroll.
comes, we will aid you.
Whoa! I don't have this rune
Trials are
arm.
complete.
Rune arm are the Archons. Force shot,
Worthy of their respect and
impulse, sheltering, rune arm imbue force with the greens. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad I hit that button now. I don't have that one. Let's take a look at this shot really quick before we jump out of here even. Is it just a boring, like... Oh, it is a little boring wide shot. Oh wait. Yeah, that's it. Still, not bad. Alright, well, sweet. That was Trial of the Archons. If you enjoyed it as much as I did, please hit that like, subscribe, follow button. I do appreciate it. We'll see you again real soon. Toodles. Give me this treasure. Alright, toodles.